All right, we're ready.
All right. Shalom Israel. We're the Isupk start off 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana, where we teach blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians make up the 12 tribes of Israel. We are not affiliated with any other Israelite group. Just remember that. All of these, especially these IUIC and GMS and all them, right? They kind of out of business anyway. They don't. But we're the Isupk, man. Officer Gazak Par, Officer Nazaga Bar. We're reading the Hebrew. We're delivering a message for you, the Sabbath service for. We're going to talk a little bit about Christmas, ain't we, sir? So we're going to go from there. Let's see. Anything here? We're ready to go on it. But if you have any questions, make sure you put them in the chat, and make sure you guys, related around the subject of the class. We're talking about Christmas and an evil holiday that they've imposed on our people. Because in our homeland, we didn't do no Christmas. Law says keep his statutes and judgments, right? It says statutes and judgments, and I'll teach you to do them in Deuteronomy. The 4th chapter is what we're going to go over in Jeremiah. We're going to go over a few scriptures here. So if you get a chance, raise your hand in the chat. Raise your hand in order. We have people got Latazal, we got Officer Nayar, we got young man what's the name again? Lorenzo, gotcha. Out of North Carolina coming up here. We got a house full up in here. So we're gonna go from there.
Yeah.
All right. Amadia. Blow the horn. Oh. We call it the first candidate. I've been out of Oklahoma, I'm sorry.
Nayar, Boya Howard, Boya Shalom.
The yard, Bunny Howard,
Boya Shalom.
Yahweh Bashim out Shabrak Thumb.
How about you now, Shabbat? Watch y'all.
Why Shalom?
Controls. Serpania, means turn and face the east. We'll read the Lord's Prayer. Abanawa, Mashamayah,
Dash,
Yah, Shamka, Yahweh, Malapuka, Taba'ah, Tzaka, Yah, Aisha, Aratazah, Awa, Ayah, Ashamayah, Tananawa, Come, call you one, Asalakinawa, Abawakinawa, Asalakinawa, Abawakinawa, Wala'ah, Taba'ayanawa, Anasaya one, Nabal, Abashayanawa, Ayan, Rai, Kaya, Naka, Amalakwa, Allah, Paraf, La'alayam, Aman.
The Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. So be it.
I come to power. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bashim Yahweh Shai.
Bashim Yahweh Shai.
Baba Kosha.
Baba Kasha.
Thunder now.
Thunder.
Hakak.
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 Larapa'a.
Larapa'a.
Call Malaka.
Call Manawa.
Call Manawa.
Call Manawa.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Nakahar. Abatazarium.
Sorry.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Ahakwiyum.
Hamak.
Hamakyum.
Hamak.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Arakawaf.
Manawa.
Amatallah.
Salah.
Garshim.
Garsha.
Bashim.
Bashim.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
The water.
The water.
Aman.
Aman. The prayer for the power in English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal
Power to heal.
all manner of sickness
All manner of sickness.
and all manner of disease.
All manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to heal.
The power to raise the dead.
Power raised dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean
To
spirits.
cast them out.
Cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Okay. Well, our sound is good, right? Okay. Bless Israel. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bashim Yahweh Shai.
Bashim Yahweh Shai.
Barakanawa.
Barakanawa.
Basharala.
Basharala.
Wayabayah. Baryam.
Baryam.
Barak. Rapa'ah. Agan. Agan.
All of Israel.
All of Israel.
All of Israel.
All of Israel. All of Israel.
All of Israel.
Commanding General Yohana.
Manager Yohana.
All of the generals.
All the generals.
All of the captains.
All the captains.
All of the troopers.
All the troopers.
The young men.
The young men.
All the sisters.
All the sisters.
And the children in the ISUPK.
And the children of the ISUPK.
Bashim Yahweh Shai.
Bashim Yahweh
The
Shai.
water.
The water.
Aman.
Aman. The prayer to bless Israel in the English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Name Yahweh Shai.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
Bless.
Bless.
Heal.
Heal.
Shield.
Shield.
Protect.
Protect.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Name Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
Psalms 121. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Ahawariam.
Ahawariam.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Azoria.
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 Ma'aim.
Ma'aim.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shah.
Shah.
Shemaiah.
Shemaiah.
Waratazah.
Waratazah.
Ayadan.
Ayadan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Galyaka.
Galyaka.
Anyanawam.
Anyanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hanala'ah.
Hanala'ah.
Nanawam.
Nanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Gayashan.
Gayashan.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Yasharala.
Yasharala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Ayad.
Ayad.
Yamyanka.
Yamyanka.
Yamamam.
Yamamam.
Mashamash.
Mashamash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Balayala.
Balayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makal Rai.
Makal Rai.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Afna Pashka.
Afna Pashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Kazaaka.
Kazaaka.
Wabaaka.
Wabaaka.
Ma'ata.
Ma'ata.
Wa'ai.
Wa'ai.
Awalam.
Awalam. Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up mine eyes into the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber nor sleep. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore.
Psalms 83. Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Damayah.
Damayah.
Laka.
Laka.
Alta Karash.
Alta Karash.
Wayal.
Wayal. Ashaquat.
All. Kaya Hana.
Hana.
Awayabayaka.
Awayabayaka.
Yahama.
Yahama.
Yawan. Ra'ash. Almaka. Yarmawa. Sawada. Wayada. Yatazawa. Wanyaka. Armawa. Lakawa. Wanakakadam. Magaya. Wala'a. Yakaza. Sham. Yasharala. Iwada. Kaya. Naatazawa. Laba. Yakadwa. Alyaka. Ariyath. Yakarwathwa. Ahalya. Adawam. Wa. Yashamai. Alayam. Ma'awaba. Wahagariam. Gabal. Wamawan. Wamalak. Palashak. Anyashabyaka. Hazawar. Gamashawar. Alawak. Imam. Ayawa. Zarawai. Banyalawat. Salah. Aisha. Laham. Kamadian. Kasaya. Sara'ah. Kayabyan, Banakal, Kafwashwan, Shamadwa, Bayan, Da'ara, Hayawa, Daman, Ladama, Shayatamwa, Nada, Yab, Mawa, Ka'arab, Wakazabak, Wakazal, Mana'ai, Kalnasakamwa, Ashak, Amarwa, Nasharashah, Nalawa, Salakia, Lanawa, Af, Nawaf, Alahaya, Sayatabwa, Galia, Kakwash, Lapanya, Ra'ash, Daba Ira, Rakalaba, Dalahat, Hawarium, Khan, Daradakma, Lasa Iraka, Wabasa, Wapatka, Babahalam, Malaa, Hanyaham, Falawan, Waya, Bakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabawa, Aya, Waya, Parwa, Waya, Ibadwa, Waya, Da'awa, Kaya, Ata, Shamka, Yahawa, Labaka, Ayuwan, Akol, Rakazah.
Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy enemies. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab and of the Hagarenes, Gabal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Asher also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Ored, and like Ze'ed. Yea, are their princes as Zabah, and as Zalmunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O Yahweh, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, As the fire burneth the wood, as the flame setteth the mountains on fire, so persecute them with thy tempests, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. Let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know who that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth.
Sorry. Scroll down. Shakyam means all to be seated. We'll read the we're going to read Deuteronomy, the 4th chapter. Right?
All right. Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 1.
Yeah, 4, yeah.
Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Wa'ata Hasharala Shammai Al Haka Koyom Wa'al Hama Shapa Tayum Ashor Anakaya Malamad I've come La Shawath Lama Lama Ain the Ka Yawa Wapa that's like Waba Atham Ya Rasha it's like Waya Rasha Thumb Ath Harataza Ashar Yahweh Allah Haya Abba Takam Nathan Lakam verse 2 La'a the Ta Pawa Al Hada Hadaba Ashar Hana Kaya or Hana Hanakia Anakia Matazawa Hata Atakam what Wala'a the Ga Ra'awa Mamanawa Lasha Lashamar Ath Matazawath Yahweh Allah Al Hayat Al Hayat Come Al Hayat Come Ashar Ana Kaya Matazawa Atha Atakam.
I got verse 3. Okay.
Okay.
I, Yana, Yakam, Hara, Af, Ashar, Ashah, Yahweh, Ba'al, Pa, I, War, Kaya, Call, Ha, Yash, Ashar, Halak, Karaya, Ba'al, Pa, War, Ha, Shema, Yadaya, Dawa, Yahweh, Allah, Ha, Yak, Makwa, Rabak, Bara. I'm sorry. Makwa, Rabak, verse 4. Wa'akam, Wa'akam, Wa'atam, Wa'atam. Where we at? Hada, Bakwayam, Baya, Hawa'a, Allahayakam, Ha, Yayam, Kala, Kakam, Ha, Wa, Haya, Wam, Hayawam. Go ahead, verse 5.
Verse 5. Wa'ah Lama the thought ya I was like a thought after come kakwayam wama shapa tayum kaash I was like kaash kayashar taza wanaya Yahweh al haya la shawath Khan Bakwa Rab it's like it. Bakwa Rab Rataza Ashar Atham Ba'ayam Shema Lawa Shata verse 6 Washa Mara Thum Wa'a Shaya Thum Kaya Hawa'a Kaka Bota Kam Waba Yana Thum that's like Waba Yana Takam La Yana Ya it's like Ha Mayum Ashar Yasha Ma'a Wan Ath Call Haka Kwayum Ha'a La'a Wa'a Mawa Wa Rock Ain Hakam Wana Bawan Hapa Gawa Ya Hapa the wall
Haga.
us like Haga the wall Hazaha verse 7 Kaya Baya Gawaya Bada by the wall Ashar Lawa Allah Al Hayam Quara Bayam Allah Yawa Kaya Hawa Allah Haya Nawa Bakal Quara Anawa Allah Yawa.
Yeah, clap it up for you know, not an easy thing when you got people reading Hebrew, man. You gotta, when we're reading the Hebrew as it was years ago, thousands of years ago. All right. So you're gonna read. Sorry, you're gonna read. What you got?
I can read.
You gonna read Deuteronomy 4?
No, it's the second officer. Either. I can read. You want to comment on it, sir?
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
Let's do that. Let's go. We're gonna go in on some The law, statutes, and commandments, and why we should keep them, right? Chapter 4. Now therefore hearken, O Israel, unto the statutes, and unto the judgments, which I teach you, for to do them, that they may live, and go in and possess the land which the Lord Yahweh of your fathers giveth you.
Read that again.
Now therefore hearken, O Israel, unto the statutes and unto the judgments which I teach you, for to do them, that they may live.
What does it mean to hearken? Go ahead.
Listen.
It means to listen.
Right.
You understand? And what is he telling us to listen to?
Mhm.
Go ahead.
A lot of statutes and commandments that he commanded us to do.
He's telling us to listen to the law, statutes, and commandments that he's telling us to do. You understand? And in the Christian church, do they tell us to teach the commandments?
Hey,
Do they teach the commandments? What's some of the things they say? They say that the law is done away with.
done away.
You understand? They say, oh, he nailed that to the cross.
Yeah.
You understand? But the Lord says to keep my commandments.
Right.
And then he goes on to tell you why to keep his commandments.
Right.
You understand? Now, read it again. Read it.
Now therefore hearken, O Israel, unto the statutes and unto the judgments which I teach you.
Go ahead.
Which I teach you, for to do them, that they may live.
That they may what?
They may live.
And what happens when you don't keep the law?
I should not know our children.
Right. Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry.
Death. That's what I was looking for. You understand? You die.
Right.
You break the law. You understand? Die. You know what I'm saying? And what Kalatazar was bringing out
Right.
was important as well, because we're here in America in slavery. You understand? Been slaves for 400, 500 years.
That's right.
You understand? How did we get to that point? We got to that point by breaking God's law. Read on.
Verse 2, Deuteronomy.
No,
4.
so like the finish of verse 1,
Oh,
the last part of verse 1.
Okay. And go into and possess the land which the Lord Yahweh of your fathers giveth you.
Read that part again.
For to do them, that ye may live, and to go in and possess the land which the Lord Yahweh of your fathers giveth you.
Now, this is why we say in the UPK that the religion of Christianity is white supremacy.
That's right.
You understand? That is the religion of white supremacy. Because you know what the Bible is? That is black and Hispanic supremacy.
That's right.
You understand? That's what the Bible is. You understand? Because if you keep, and the Lord is saying, if you keep these laws, we in our oppressor's land.
Mm-hmm.
We're our oppressor. You understand? And one thing our oppressor understands is this Bible. And he understands who we are. We the ones that's in the dark about who we are.
That's right.
You understand? Mexicans is the only ones in the world that don't know Mexicans is Israelites. You understand? Black folks in America is the only ones that don't know that we Israelites. You understand? But the Palestinian man that's over there getting bombs dropped on his head. Oh, he knows that the black man is the real Jew. You understand? He knows that Mexicans and Puerto Ricans are the real Jews.
Right.
You understand? He knows this.
Right.
You understand? We the only ones that don't know this.
Right.
But another thing he knows is he knows that if we turn back to the Most High,
right,
then this whole charade that they set up as white supremacy over the whole globe falls apart. Because when we keep the laws of God, the Lord will set us in our land, will set us above every nation on the earth. You understand? So if the white man wants to stay in power, his best bet is to turn us against the Lord.
That's right.
Is to set up all these obstacles to keep us against our brother and to keep us against the Lord. You understand? And
to keep us in his false laws. And
right.
Satan, the devil, Esau follows Satan. He got a set of laws to do just what you just said, to keep us in his laws, to keep us from knowing who we are.
Right. Right. You know what I mean? So it's like this, man. We got all these black folk that then came up, you know what I'm saying, promising economic freedom, and you know, what's his name? Jay-Z got on a song and said, financial freedom, my only hope. You know what I'm saying? But we trusting in our precious dollar to deliver us. You understand? But yet we not even considering loving our brother. You understand? We're not even considering coming together to ourselves. We're not even considering that because we've been so beat down and destroyed in this kingdom. You understand? When we after 40 years after slavery, black folks had came together and created all types of little townships where we had our own separate economy from America.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? The most famous one was Black Wall Street in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
That's right.
You understand? And it wasn't just Black Wall Street that they destroyed. They wiped out many towns, many black towns. They made a movie about one called Rosewood. What you about to bring up?
I was gonna say that it's evidence bringing it up because they tried to say that white Americans tried to say that the first bomb landed on America was Pearl Harbor, but what you just brought out, that was actually the first bomb on American soil.
That's right.
Listen, the first time an airplane was used in any type of warfare was in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
You understand? That was the first time that Esau revealed himself. Well, it wasn't the first time, but he revealed himself to be the great red dragon that day.
It's recorded. So.
You understand? He revealed himself because on that day he dropped fire out of the sky in the sight of men. You understand? And continued to do so all the way up to Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Right.
And Hiroshima and Nagasaki came, he proved like, hey man, we got this thing mastered.
Right.
What you want to do? You know what I'm saying? We drop bombs on Black Wall Street, we're gonna drop bombs on Japanese.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We drop bombs on the Japanese, we drop bombs on the Arabs.
Right.
You understand? He been dropping bombs since Black Wall Street.
Right.
You understand? Isn't it ironic that the first people on the globe to have bombs dropped out the sky on them was black folks?
That's right.
And Native Americans. That was the first time that's the first time bombs was dropped out of the sky. You understand? But yet they call Isupk a hate group.
Right.
You understand? They call us a hate group, huh? You understand? When we ain't dropped now bomb on nobody.
Right.
But the American government dropped bombs on on their own American citizens.
Right.
You understand? And that's why it's so important for us to turn to the Lord. There's nothing in this kingdom that can deliver us. There's not a dollar amount, not an AR-15, not a president. You understand? Not a Christian leader. You know, the Christian leaders are good night. TD Jakes, man, good night. The fact that all this come about TD Jakes, y'all should run out of these churches. Y'all should run through the door to get out of these churches. You understand? I'm talking, y'all should just run through it. Don't open it, run through it. Get out of there as fast as possible. You understand? Because these people are not of the Most High. And these Christian leaders, they don't want you to have what's written in Deuteronomy 4:1. Deuteronomy 4:1, the Lord says, if you keep these commandments, he was going to set you. We sitting here trying to search for financial freedom when that freedom is right here.
Right.
This is freedom. This is freedom, the law, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
This is freedom from the chains. The chains of our slavery is no longer yokes of iron on our neck. The chains of our slavery today is drug addiction, prostitution, homosexuality, sex trafficking. You understand? All these different traps, rap music, lean, Percocet. Those is the new chains of bondage. You understand? And the Lord is giving us freedom with these law, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
You think the Lord gonna tell you don't eat pork and not gonna reward you for it? You understand? Like you think this is the Muslims.
You think this is Islam? You know what I'm saying? Where you don't eat for a month and go kiss a dirty rock that 100 million people didn't kiss before you. Go ahead, out.
About the shop, if I may, I had a
Precept.
Deuteronomy 30, 11 through 16, where it say how we were just talking about how you just brought up. How you say do his law, statutes, commandments. But Deuteronomy 30 and 11 through 16, it's basically saying like don't wait on nobody to bring the commandments to you, just do them because you already know what it is.
Right, and that's heavy because it also ties into the kingdom of heaven cometh not with observation. You understand? There's a work that has to be done for us to have our kingdom. There's a work. There was a work that had to be done for America to be built. You know what I'm saying? They had to, not to big up our oppressor, but he actually had to get on a boat and damn near die to get here. He had to murder almost 1 billion people. You know what I'm saying? Just to get the country. You understand? So he had to put in work to have America. You understand? But here's the difference between us and our oppressor. Our oppressor, it was prophesied years ago that he was going to have everything he gained by the sword.
That's right.
We're going to get everything we have just by keeping these laws.
Right.
You understand? We're going to rule the earth and put them in slavery the way they put us in slavery just by keeping the laws. You understand? And it ain't hard. Like you got so many people right now scared of Civil War and World War III. You seen that movie coming out, Civil War? So I'm getting sidetracked. Let's go ahead and read on. They got a movie coming out called Civil War, where it's a modern movie take place right now, where the whole country of the United States breaks off in the Civil War. You know what I'm saying? Check that trailer out when y'all get a chance.
If I could say, like Tulsa is not the only town.
Right.
Back then, we had Atlanta. Hell, even where I live, I'm old enough to know what segregation and integration is. We had towns all over that were basically, it was because of segregation that we were trying to have a civilization of coming together.
Right.
And the first start of coming together is to get away from the oppressor.
Right.
That's called segregation. It's simple the hell as that. But what they do, they say, look at Tulsa. Hey, we can't have this. But I remember being a little boy down in Florida. We ain't see no Esau.
Right.
You might have heard of some hangings in Mississippi here and there because Mississippi, Alabama place. But even they had this side of town. When you hear that, y'all remember that get to your side of town for sundown? Hey, there's nothing wrong with us living on our side of town. We were trying to come together. We were trying to, but you can't do nothing once you join these people. So go ahead.
Another one of the other biggest places was over there by Duke, like Raleigh, North Carolina, and not West Southern, but Durham, North Carolina, and stuff. That was a big spot for the Black Wall Street back in the day.
Atlanta it had black businesses all up and down Auburn Avenue. There are a lot of towns that had that all through Florida. Places had that side of town, and we were growing, and we were getting stronger. But then they picked the biggest town like Tulsa and dropped. Here's a bomb for you, and that stuff is by design.
And guess why? Listen, and this is another point that's so heavy. You understand? Most of them towns was destroyed because of what?
Because it was coming up so quick. Just like.
Go ahead, Doc.
We keep the commandments, sir.
That's part of it. What happened? What just happened to Jonathan Majors?
The white woman.
The white woman. Listen, Jonathan Majors got punched on by a Caucasian woman, right?
It ran
away from her. he on camera running.
It's like he ran a few blocks.
Yeah. Hey, you seen the memes that they made? Man, brothers have made memes where they shooting the girl out and all that. Man, listen. That woman, Jonathan Major's the one that called the police. He called the police out of concern for her, even though he done broke up with I almost dropped the B-bomb. You know what I'm saying? The dog. He done dropped the dog.
Female dog.
You know what I'm saying? He found her locked in the closet, half naked, looking like she fell out of a tree. And he concerned. He like, man, you call the police, man. Make sure this girl all right. They come and they pull her to the side like, did he hit you? She's like, I don't remember. You sure you don't remember? Where'd you get to? Why your finger broke? You sure that man didn't punch you across the ear and cut your ear open? You sure he didn't do that? She's like, I don't remember. And she denied it like 20 times that he ever put hands on her. And then all of a sudden they locked him up. He done lost everything, lost all his movie roles, lost all his endorsements. He even got fired from Marvel. You understand? But here's the thing. His charges was not for hitting the girl. He got found guilty of when she snatched his phone. After she snatched his phone, he reacted in a way that made her afraid that she was about to get bodily harm. She felt in fear of her safety. Go ahead.
It's like, how, when this brother literally went in fight or flight mode, he got up out of there. He got up out of there.
He got up out of there. You understand? But what that goes to show you is that all through history, listen, Jonathan Majors is lucky. You know what I'm saying? Jonathan Majors lost a career behind white tears. You understand? But Black Wall Street and Rosewood and many other black towns got burned to the ground because of the tears of a white woman. You understand? Because back in them days, a white woman walked down the street and she can be like, oh, you a handsome N-word. You understand? He'd be like, look here, Miss Shirley, you need to go on about your business now. And then all she got to do is take offense to the fact that you ain't attracted to the mayonnaise. You understand? And then all of a sudden she go and tell her husband that you raped her. Like, matter of fact, in the movie Rosewood, the devil was having an adulterous affair with an Edomite, and got caught up. And instead of accepting that she's a whore, she goes and tell her husband that she got raped by a big black man. And so they went on a rampage and burned that whole city and hung hundreds of black men over a lie of a white woman. You understand? Brothers, it's 2023. And black men are still getting burned at the stake behind a Caucasian woman. You understand? What's that devil's name? That plays football. Y'all know who I'm talking about? The one that started dating the black woman and beat her up.
I forget his name.
What is that devil's name? And if I'm not mistaken, ain't nobody said a word about him beating up that sister. He beat her bad too.
They swept that under the rug.
Yeah, they swept that under the rug. You understand? Jonathan Majors, he got punched. He put her in the seat. He sat her down and lost everything. You understand? We need to wake up and separate from these devils, man. Go ahead, Kalachazar.
And it's so heavy what you're saying. If I may, this is like in 1 Kings with Solomon. That's why he got brought down. He was a great man, but because he was messing with strange women of other nations, the Lord brought him down.
Mm-hmm.
He had to set him in his place.
Man, it's been a few brothers that go down because of that. Go ahead.
It says, white NFL player Chad Willard arrested for strangling black girlfriend.
Oh,
Read that again.
White NFL player Chad Willard arrested for strangling black girlfriend.
Read on.
That's it, sir. That was the title.
That was the title.
Let me see if I can get more.
was that the one when they was in the house?
Yeah, that was in the house, and
And he was, dang.
And he choked her.
Yeah, choked her out.
And when she woke up, he was like, "Oh, you ain't dead."
Oh yeah. He choked her out, and then she woke up. He thought he killed. He was trying to kill her, and she woke up coughing, choking, and he like, "Oh man, I thought you was dead." She got up out of there. Listen, man, we need to separate from the devil. I just read a story this morning. Some devil in Turkey done proposed to his wife. They getting married on a mountaintop on a cliff. And on the cliff, when they at the wedding, she's like, you know what? I don't think I want to marry you. No, I do not. You know how they say I do? Yeah. But she said I do not. And you know what he did right there on the altar? Threw her ass off the cliff. He threw that devil off the cliff. You know what I'm saying? She dead. She did not survive. She did not survive that. Go ahead.
So you want to read that?
Yeah. Go ahead and read.
It says, white professional football player has been arrested and waived from his team after allegations that he strangled his black girlfriend. According to NFL.com, the Kings County Prosecuting Attorney Office has filed 3 charges against former Seattle Seahawks offensive lineman Chad Willard. The former football player has been charged with first-degree domestic violence assault, domestic violence, unlawful imprisonment, and resisting arrest for the violent act against his girlfriend.
Good night.
He got first degree too.
Good night. Yeah, he tried to kill her.
Yeah,
he should have got attempted murder.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
You understand? He should have got attempted murder. That's attempted murder. Huh? When you try to kill somebody, and when you do something against somebody, and you thought you killed them, that should be attempted murder. Man, I thought I got you.
Disappointed.
You know, that's like you pow. You done pop 4 shots. They done fell on the ground, and you thinking you got him, and you go to the bathroom, come back, and he gone. You know what I'm saying? That's attempted murder. You understand? Anything else on that?
Let's go to verse 2, sir.
Yeah, let's go to verse 2. So
Ye shall not add unto the word which I command you, neither shall you diminish aught from it, that ye may keep the commandments of the Most High, of the Lord, your Most High, which I command you.
Now that's important. You understand? We should not stray away from this, and that's what the Christian church do all the time. They stray. A sister told me the other day, said she was in church, and her pastor said in front of the church, "Well, I know we ain't supposed to celebrate Christmas, right, but we gonna celebrate it anyway." Like that's how you know that's how it's safe. That's right. You understand? Because the Bible says is clear. You understand? You want to know what God say? All you gotta do is crack open the book. It ain't hard. This is you got the instruction manual right here. Go ahead.
Right. Our people, like I say, in essence, we so stiff now. Like you can show them what it's saying, man. Oh, I'm gonna do it for the kids. So,
yeah, you ain't doing it for the kids.
I've been eating pork since I was a little boy. So,
right, you ain't doing it for the kids. You're not celebrating Christmas for the kids. What you're doing is you putting your kids in danger. You are putting your children in danger because you are allowing your children to sin against the Lord. You understand? And that is the day, because we just said it earlier. The wages of sin is death. Right. You break these commandments, you think it's a game. You understand? You think the Lord just gonna sit by and let you continue to disrespect him. You understand? You doing it for the kids. Well, listen, you don't want to wake up on Christmas Day and your kid, you done found your kid, your 5-year-old, and choked to death on a cookie, and right there in front of the Christmas tree.
Mm-hmm. Right. Check you can't cash.
You know what I'm saying?
The wages.
Yeah, that's a check you cannot cash. You understand? So you should save your children. When you tell your children we not celebrating Christmas this year. Right. You understand? You know what I'm saying? Buy if you're gonna buy them, if it's all about the gifts, celebrate the Passover. Right. Buy them some stuff on the Passover. Get your tax money back, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You ain't got to go out here and all this Christmas madness, Black Friday, trying to wait till the last minute. You know what I'm saying? Just so your child can worship an Edomite and say that this Edomite brought me this gift. You understand? When go ahead.
This is the Lord tell us to learn not the ways of the heathen. Jeremiah.
Exactly. Learn not the ways of the heathen.
I got to read it, sir.
Go ahead.
Jeremiah 10:2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the ways of the heathen.
Learn not the way of the heathen. Don't even study it. Don't practice it. Don't even be tempted to do it. Go ahead.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them.
You understand? The heathen, man, he see the blood moon and the solar eclipse. He it's the end times. You understand? All type of. Go ahead.
What's the way? The ways of the heathen. Didn't the Pope come up with some edict here? What did he say about same-sex marriages is okay or something?
Oh yeah, man. The Pope, man, it's been okay in the Catholic Church.
It just made it more magnanimous.
It's been okay. They just finally coming out and saying,
You know
what I'm saying? Shoot, it's been tons of homosexual popes. You understand?
That's true.
You know, there's been tons of homosexuality in that Catholic Church.
That's right.
You understand? Like I grew up in a Catholic church, and I used to think it was weird. I'm like, there's 3 grown men living in that house,
right? And
they can't have no tail for the rest of their life.
You know something wrong with this. It's like you know something wrong.
They're like, you would make such a great priest. Not that you're not your kind of priest. I like women too much. I don't know about that. You understand? Yeah, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? Pause. You understand? But them Catholic churches, they've been accepted homosexuality. Since way back in the Renaissance days.
Right.
They was wilder back then. You understand? Pope, what was it? Pope, what was his name? I think it was Pope Alexander. Pope Alexander had all kinds of kids. And all his kids was messed up in the head. Yeah. One of his kids is the white Jesus. Oh, they painted him as Pope white Alexander Jesus. Pope Alexander VI. Right. One of his kids, they painted him as white Jesus. Like Caesar Bush. Yeah. And he was a homosexual, and he had I think the Pope Alexander got his daughter pregnant. Had a child with his own daughter. Like them was some sick devils back in them days. Go ahead.
If I make, I had a precept that I want to do.
Go ahead.
Proverbs 3 and 31. When it tells us like how we were just going in on Jeremiah, but Proverbs 3 and 31 is saying, "Envy thou not the oppressor and children on his ways."
Right. And that actually still that causes so much of our evil today. Is we look at the white man, want to be like the white man. You understand? We want to live like the white man. We want to be with the white woman. You understand? And we look at what the white man has and we envy that. You understand? But the thing is, he got what he got by murder and bloodshed. You understand? Right. And really, the only reason why we even envy them and look at them and there's something special is because of Stockholm syndrome. Because when you sit there and just basically just think about them, like they are disgusting people. Mm-hmm. The women don't look good. You know, like hair remind me of spider webs. You know what I'm saying? You ever walk through the spider web like unexpected, picking spider webs off your face? You know what I'm saying? That's what white people hair look like. That's what it feels like. They're like spider webs. Like you just grossed out when it touched you. Right. You understand? And then, you know what I mean? Then they never had a culture of bathing themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's in the Bible to wash your behind. You understand? Go ahead, out.
Wash your butt.
It's a story that the person had told me. They was spending the night with a white girl, and they asked her, "Can they get a rag?" And she was like, "Why you need a rag?" And she said, "Well, because I'm gonna wash my body with the rag." And I'm like, "Shit, why you just don't put the soap on your body?"
Oh yeah, they nasty.
And she was like, She was like, cuz the rag gonna make you feel clean. But she got the white girl ended up using the rag. And the white girl was like, I see why you use a rag now. My body feels much cleaner.
She ain't been clean her whole life. She been taking what you know how some people get in the shower and let the water hit the wall. Don't even get wet.
Read verse 3. But verse 3, your eyes have seen what the Lord did to Baal Peor. For all the men that followed Baal Peor, the Lord thy Yahweh have destroyed them from among you. You know, that Baal Peor God, that's that God, that's Baal. Mm-hmm. And we can't follow other people's gods. That's what Christmas is based on. Nimrod. Mm-hmm. Following them, looking at what we doing, looking at some tree with some evergreen tree and thinking his spirit is all in it. Go ahead.
Right. Then it also got something. I think it had some. I think Nimrod married his own mother. Didn't he?
That's another one of them. And had a baby. What's that? Semiramis?
Yeah, Semiramis. Yeah.
I mean, you know, this is kind of stuff the Lord didn't want you to do. That's all part of Baal worship, Baal Peor. You know, that's the Lord didn't want you to be part of that. Those are the things that we got to get away from. And right here in America, right now, we got to, like I said, Pope, what were you saying about T.D. Jakes, sir?
Oh, yeah.
He's making himself a god.
Yeah.
When you think about it.
Yeah. And not only that, but also, too, if you look at like the gang culture in America, like the gang culture in America is the worship of another god. You understand that? And that's something that a lot of us need to understand is that, you know, that thug life that Pop used to talk about all the time. Oh, that yeah. Thug life is the worship of another god. I can't remember the guy's name, Thuggy. I know what you're saying. It was I can't remember the name of the god, but the people that followed that god, right, they were called thugs.
And that's something. See?
And so the thug life, that whole lifestyle is the worship of another god.
Right.
And what's the code that everybody knows about being in the streets? Go ahead. No, not don't snitch. What they say gonna happen to you? Or what?
Blood in, blood
out. They say you either gonna end up either dead or in jail.
Wow.
You understand? You following after that other god, you are going to end up either dead or in jail.
Right.
You understand? This is exactly what this scripture is saying right
here. Read it again, sir.
Go ahead, Op.
Verse 3, your eyes have seen the Lord. Your eyes have seen what the Lord did because of Baal Peor.
You seen what happened to Big Meech. You seen what happened to Larry Hoover.
That's right.
You seen what happened to Tookie Williams. Go ahead, Op.
It's like, so I looked up the term, what the term originated from. Though.
Go ahead.
It says it's based on a Hindu phrase, thuggy or thug, which means thief, swindler, or deceiver.
Damn.
Look at that.
Right there.
Go ahead, Op.
That's also a term that they had got from, like you said, the Hindu, the East Indians. They used to call they criminals thugs and stuff. They started using that term on us after they had enslaved us.
Right. I can't remember what the god is, the name of the god, but it's a Hindu god. It's a Hindu god that is the worship of. It's a Hindu god. I can't remember the name of the god. One of the generals had brought it out a long time ago.
If I could say, sir.
Go ahead, Op.
Esau have set the tone for you to go. If you ain't got, I mean, think about it. There ain't no excuse. You ain't got nothing to eat. What you gonna do? You gonna go and get you something to eat. And Esau set the tone. He made us. You follow their gods and said, "I tell you what, we're gonna take all your money. We're gonna take. You're gonna get out in the field and do all this cotton for us. Follow all our holidays, and from there, you see that stuff don't work for us. The Lord said it wouldn't work for you. He said, don't follow Baal because you're following You're following their. Then they made a thug out of you to go back and try to steal what the Most High has given us anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Most High said on the cattle of on 1,000 hills. But yet what we got to do, we got to go out and thug in the streets just to get some life.
Mm-hmm.
This is what's going on with us. And now Christmas time is, what was that, a gift giving time?
Mm-hmm.
A gift giving time. And then what people gonna do? Some people go out and do some more thugging. What you say thug meant? Thuggy meant. I mean, it's the same thing as thug. You know, because back when I was young, they used to call people you thug. It's the same thing. What's the difference? Thuggy, thug, same thing. Go ahead, read that again.
It says it is based on a Hindi phrase, thuggy or thuggy, which means a thief, swindler, or deceiver.
They call us a thief. They the biggest thief, swindler, and deceiver. They they stole the people. Did they not steal the people?
The white man is a thug.
He's clap it up for the white man. Who is the original thug? He's the original goddamn thug. He's the one they gonna sit up there and call us a thug. Here on Christmas time, our women got to go out there and sell themselves on stripper poles. What's the rest? What's that girl name? What's the one I'm talking about?
Sexy Red.
Sexy Red got to get up there and gyrate her body just to get some money, you know, just to put food on the table. As one of the captains said, she thinks she got to do that because she lost, man. She lost because we start serving these other gods. Baal Peor in verse 3, right?
Right.
Go ahead, sir.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Like if I may, that's like my granddaddy. He used to tell me stories about when he went to the Vietnam War. He was like that how they used to call them niggers, like Vietnam people. They'll call them niggers and boys and all this, and like how you know I'm all this, and you don't even really got no black people over here. You ain't really got no brothers and sisters and Hispanics and all that, but you know the call us this. It's like y'all saying the white man is the devil that the Bible speak of, because they told them before we even got over there, like, look, these people right here, goddamn, when you see them, they niggas and they spit, they thugs. They gonna bring you diseases and stuff like that. Right. You know what I'm saying? My granddaddy used to tell me stories like that, like how the Vietnam people used to treat them when they went over there.
Man, our oppressor is the devil the Bible speaks of, man. He is the devil. Send you to die and then don't make it good on you.
Right.
He make it even harder on you. Like, not only is you gonna die, but you're gonna be an N-word too. And a porch monkey. And a jigaboo. You're gonna die a jigaboo. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And if all we got to live forward to is deck the halls with balls of what? Something.
Holly.
And that's what we got to live for? Oh, you got to be kidding, man. Your best bet is to get out of what most of the stuff you would think you can go to the safe haven of the gospel of the Christian church, but it ain't. They ain't got no gospel there. They ain't got that. What they got? They got people like T.D. Jakes, who's walking around. What's the news on him though? What is he doing?
He going over to P. Diddy parties and getting his cheeks clapped. Oh, his wife called it. Oh, so his wife brought it out.
You see?
I think it was Diddy White that brought it out.
You see?
Diddy White. Talking about who?
Whatever her name is. Benny, something like that. They said the wife brought it out. I think it was Diddy White.
They worshiping these other gods, Baal Peor. It don't matter what God it is. It's not the God. It's not Yahweh. That's what they're not worshiping, and that's what they need to get back to these laws, statutes, commandments. I'm going to verse 4, sir.
Yeah, kind of.
Verse 4. But ye did not cleave unto the Lord, your Yahweh, or alive, every one of you this day. Verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my Yahweh commanded me. that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it.
Go ahead.
Verse 6. Verse 6. Deuteronomy 4 and 6. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom, your understanding, in the sight of the nations.
Now this is heavy.
That's right, sir. I'll read
This
that again.
read that again.
Yes, sir. Come. Verse 6. Deuteronomy 4 and 6. Follow along. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nation.
So here's the thing. This is what black people really need to grasp. Our oppressor does not respect you.
That's right.
When you walk around with an American flag,
That's right.
you talking about God bless America.
Right.
When you got you a Make America Great Again hat on, talking about you vote for Donald Trump.
Right.
These devils do not respect you for that. You understand? They see, they laugh and kick it with you because you know what that mean? That mean that you ain't gonna rule it over them no time
Right.
soon.
That's it, sir. That's
That means
it.
that this right here is a good slave.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Hold on one second.
Good
Hold on one
nigga,
second.
sir.
Yeah, what'd you say?
I said good nigga.
Yeah,
That's what they call.
we gotta watch on the
Yeah.
jargon. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying. But they call you a good slave when you he with the program. He plugged in. He in the matrix. You understand? He got and his wife is Caucasian. Oh yeah, we good with him. Let's have a beer with him. You understand? But then behind your back, they ridicule you. Talking about, oh, look at this N word. You understand? He think he one of us. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait for the day that we get to ride through their neighborhoods and just burn crosses again. You know what I'm saying? They joke about you behind your back because really deep down, they do not respect you. Because they would never, here's the thing about them, they would never love someone that enslaved them for 400 years. Right. They would never do it. They would never join an empire that put them in slavery. None of the other nations would. You understand? That's why the Palestinians is getting in hang gliders, you know what I'm saying, shooting RPGs at the nation of Israel right now. You understand? Because the nations do not respect that about us. They don't. You understand? But these law sections, and when they see you eating pork, dating white women, doing drugs, getting high, they love it because now they don't have to respect you. Now they don't have to, you know what I mean? You were just a good slave when you're doing it. You sipping lean, popping perks, good, because they know that this is not another soldier in the Lord's army.
Right.
You understand? But when you keep the law, statutes, and commandments,
that's right,
they are forced to respect you. They are forced to. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna sit there and be like, why you don't eat pork? Oh, this man turning back to the Lord. Now they in fear. You understand? Right. Because they know that when we keep these law, statutes, and commandments, you understand, the Lord is going to be with us. When our law, statutes, and commandments is just like the wisdom Esau has. That's Esau right. has a wisdom to spend his money with his brother, to build each other up, to teach each other's kids about credit and business loans and things like that, how to go out here and buy property and acquire property and things of that such. You understand? That is his wisdom before the other nations. But our wisdom, where's our wisdom? Our wisdom is following after them. And it's not wisdom at all, it's foolishness. You understand? But when we keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, you understand, then the other nations will see that. And they will see the righteousness in us. You understand? And then before these other nations, they're going to see that these people are incorruptible. You understand? We can't just flood their neighborhoods with drugs. You understand? We can't just send white women into their neighborhoods and thinking that they're going to turn against their Lord. You understand? We can't just have, they ain't going to celebrate Christmas. All the money they spend on Christmas and Thanksgiving, right. That money is going to Commander General Hunter now.
Right.
You understand? They building a whole kingdom, a whole nation under oppression. You understand? These are the things they're going to see when you start to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Go ahead.
Right, and that's heavy what you said, because it's about how other nations see us.
Right.
They see us as the Bible calls in Acts 31. They see us as Niger, but it really isn't it. The same thing. I'm reading what the Bible says. Acts 13:1. Now there were in the church was in Antioch certain prophets and teachers, and Barnabas and Simeon, that was called Niger. Oh, that's Niger. Same thing. I mean, if they want to see the truth for what it is, but you see, that's how the sight of the other nations see us, as that. They see us as this. We shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. We wise and understanding people, man. You need to understand you're wise and understanding people. You're not just a bunch of niggers or niggas, how they see it. I'm reading Acts 13:1. That's what it says in here. That's what we are. We ain't just a bunch of people that just dropped off a rock somewhere. The Bible says, keep therefore and do this. For this is the wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations. We shall hear all the statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. That's what we are. That's what people need to get in there. We don't need to be following no Christmas tree with some Nimrod spirit up in it.
Right.
We don't need to be following some worshiping Nimrod because we think that his spirit is there.
Right.
I mean, that's following Baal Peor. That's following Nimrod. He was a great African king, but the Most High say you don't follow him. I'll read verse 7, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
For what nation is there so great who hath Yahweh so nigh unto them?
Read that again.
For what nation is there so great?
For what nation? This is what the world is going to say. You understand? Right now they're saying, oh, they're just criminals and thugs and drug addicts and whores and pimps and OnlyFans models and homosexuals and Christians and and drug lords and cartels and gang members and all of that. You understand? But the scripture says that in the same land where it was said that you were not my people, there ye shall be called the sons of the living God.
Right.
Why is that? Because of these law, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
You understand? And if I could, I want to read Proverbs 9 and 10 real quick.
Proverbs 9 and 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Matter of fact, give me Proverbs 1 and 7. So
Proverbs 1 and 7. Proverbs 1 and 7.
Matter of fact, Salaki, that's not the one I wanted. I need Psalms 111 and 10. Salaki.
Psalms 111 and 10.
Yeah, kind of Salaki. Psalms 111 and 10.
Psalms 111 and 10.
Yeah.
All right. Psalms 111 and 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
Read that again.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
It says is that saying the love of the Lord?
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
You know how Christians say, oh, I love God so much. I'm in love with Jesus. What does the scripture say?
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
It says the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
Right.
What does that mean? That means if you fear the death that the Lord is going to give you for celebrating Christmas, then that is the beginning of wisdom.
That's right.
You understand? You think it's wise to put a gun to your head and pull the trigger? Is that wise, Kalataza? That's stupid. That's dumb. You understand? Well, what gun do you think any gun on this earth is more powerful than the Lord? So if you wouldn't put a gun to your head, why would you sin against the Lord?
That's right.
Knowing the truth, knowing the commandments of God, why would you sin against the Lord?
Right.
Beginning the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
That's
If
right.
you think you're not, first of all, if you think you know it all, you a fool. The scriptures say a fool hate knowledge.
That's right.
You understand? So if you think you know it all, if can't nobody teach you nothing, if you always have an opinion, you always have something to say when somebody tries to teach you something,
Right.
then you are a fool that hates knowledge.
That's right.
You understand? But the Lord says that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. So if you instill that fear that if I celebrate Christmas, the Lord gonna kill me and my whole family. You understand?
Unalive us.
Salaki. He gonna unalive me and my whole family.
Right.
Because guess what? He unalived Job's children
That's
for
right.
celebrating their birthday.
Dang.
You understand? Caused the whole house to collapse on his whole family.
That's right.
You understand? Took them out in one instant. They did not fear the Lord. And because of that, the Lord made a fool out of them.
Right.
You understand? So here's the deal. You need to make a decision. If you're going to fear the Lord or you're going to allow the Lord to make a fool out of you. You understand? Because this celebrating Christmas, the Lord hates. The Lord said, I despise your feast days. You understand? You worshiping another God. You understand? Listen, that's just like committing adultery on your husband. You understand? You think that man gonna look at you and be like, "Oh, baby, come on in, man. Let me go cook you something to eat. Let me wash your feet." Oh, you just committed. This ain't Kevin Gates. You understand? The Lord don't want to hear about you committing adultery with another God. You understand? The sin, the judgment for adultery is death.
That's right.
You understand? So the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
That's right.
You understand? You need to gird up your mind and strengthen your mind by the start by fearing the Lord.
That's right.
You understand? Read on.
A good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
Read that again.
A good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
You want to know why your Christian pastor don't know nothing about the Bible?
That's right.
Read that again.
A good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
A good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
Right.
You understand? A good understanding. You don't understand nothing in the grave.
That's right.
You understand? You don't understand nothing. Have a good understanding will protect you and your children in the time of danger.
Right.
You understand? A good understanding will allow you to walk through a battlefield and survive.
That's right.
Do you understand? But a bad understanding will have you dead under a bridge in downtown Greenville like so many other brothers and sisters. You understand? It's brothers and sisters living in tents out here in South Carolina. High out their mind. You understand? In the cold weather. It's 30 I remember one night it was down in the 20s.
That's right, sir. That's right.
You understand? And it's brothers and sisters out here sleeping in tents, getting high out their mind. You understand? Who are even more depressed because they can't celebrate Christmas with their family.
Right.
You understand? And you know what they do with that depression? Because they can't buy they kid a fire truck for Christmas.
That's it.
They go out and get even more high.
That's right.
You understand? They go out, and then you know how many people getting robbed and raped in these times right now?
Is that thug life?
That's that thug life.
Man.
You understand? The scriptures say the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
Right.
You understand? And if you struggle with celebrating Christmas, I'll make it simple for you. Do you want to live or do you want to die?
Right.
Do you want your children to live or do you want them to be unalived? That you just need to figure that out. Go ahead, Up.
So like if I may, to get on what y'all were talking about earlier about the nations, why they like that we be doing what they want us to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a precept on why they like us to do it.
Let me finish this.
Let
me finish this Psalm 111 out first. To do his commandments and praise endure forever. So I'll go ahead.
Go ahead, Colossians.
Go ahead.
Yes, like if I may, the reason why they don't, because the Most High say in Deuteronomy 28:1, he says, if you hearken unto his law, that he'll put and do all his commandments, that he'll put us high above all nations.
That's right.
And they know as long as we not doing these laws, statutes, commandments, that they always gonna have a foot on our neck, so let's have their foot on their neck and let them kiss our boots.
Right. Verse 7, sir.
Go ahead.
For what nation is there so great who have the Most High so nigh unto him?
You understand? And that only happens when we keep them law, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
You know how they're going to say that? They're going to say that because they're going to try to drop bombs on us. And them bombs is going to be, well, I'm not saying that they're going to do this for real. I'm just saying, for example, they're going to try to do things against us that ain't going to work. We're going to be blessed in the midst of it. You understand? They're going to see the angels come out the sky, the chariots come down and protect us. They're going to see us get taken up in chariots. They're going to see the Lord cause storms to form all around us and destroy them, wipe them out and spare us. And they're going to see that the Lord is with us. Even if they don't believe in the Lord, they might say the galactic powers that control the elements.
You saying all the weapons that they got.
You understand? They love these cats over here.
Right. I got a precept for that, sir.
Go ahead.
Is that you said no weapons ain't gonna help them.
Oh yeah, they ain't gonna help them.
Isaiah 54:17, it says, no weapon that is formed against thee, talking about the children of Israel, shall prosper.
Right.
And every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. Lord's going to condemn them Edomites, man. Right. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord. That's only Black, Hispanic, Native Indians, sir, right?
Right.
And their righteousness is of me, saith the Most High.
You understand?
There ain't no weapon going. Hey, all you got to do is, but following ain't gonna get it.
Ain't gonna get it.
They ain't gonna get it.
That's gonna put you in danger of the weapons that the Lord, that our oppressors stacked up against us.
Right.
And it's many weapons. It's not just guns and bullets.
Right.
And bombs and jet planes. One of them weapons is child support.
That's
you understand?
Right.
Another one of them weapons is adultery.
That's right.
STDs.
Right.
You understand? Another one of them weapons is addiction. You understand? There's many weapons that the Lord sent against, not
That's
the Lord, but our oppressors used against the children of Israel. You understand?
Right.
And it's so many, even video games.
Dang.
You understand? You know how many brothers are taken out of the fight because of NBA 2K? You understand? Because of Call of Duty.
Oh, wow.
You understand? It's many brothers taken out of the fight because of that.
Right.
You understand? So here's the thing, man. We need, go ahead. Okay, come. You understand? We need to take serious what the Lord is telling us in these last days. You understand? Listen, we live in South Carolina. Oh, Siri tripping. Oh, Siri bug. You understand? But here's the thing. You understand? The law, statutes, and commandments. The Lord gave us the law, statutes, and commandments because he loved us. You understand? He loved us. And he gave us a gift for keeping them. And that gift was to have a land and nation and kingdom of our own. Away from all the children, the 12 tribes are the most peaceable people on the globe. You understand? They are the most peaceable people on the globe, on the planet. The Native Americans. There's stories written about the Native Americans and how peaceful of a people they were. Even black people. You understand? There's a lot of black on black violence between gangs and all that. It's even out there in California. They say, oh, it started in California. Okay, well, there's kids in California that's beefing with kids in California that they ain't never even knew or had a problem with. It's kids that went to preschool together, elementary school together, And then hit middle school, now they beefing, now they ops. They was buddies in the sandbox. You understand? And the thing is that all of these things are tools and weapons that our oppressor uses against us. You understand? Because, like, listen, man, I don't remember the last time I seen a Ku Klux Klan member ride through the neighborhood. Have you ever seen that now, y'all? Ain't never seen that. You understand? But I'll tell you what, about 80% of the brothers I knew growing up is dead right now. It's like an unalive. I keep forgetting that one. It's a lot. They are no longer living because of violence against our own people. You understand? A violence that is a curse. You know, the Lord said he would send blastings against us. You understand? That violence, that the gunfire that we send on each other. It says that you know, the brothers is tender and delicate among you, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother.
Wow.
You understand? Meaning the young men, they gonna think evil towards other young men.
Right.
You understand? We got anything else on that scripture, verse 7?
I can just read it again, sir. Make sure we got that. For what nation is there so great who have the Most High so nigh unto them?
You understand? When we turn back to the Lord, man, it's gonna be such a glorious day.
Right.
It's gonna be such a glorious experience. Even the world is gonna look at us and be like, man, you know, we worship this Hindu god and he ain't never done nothing like that for us. And we've been worshiping him 2,000 years. You understand? You understand? The Chinese, they gonna be, I don't know what they worshiping Chinese. I don't know.
Buddha.
Buddha. We've been worshiping Buddha for 1,000 years, and he ain't cracked the sky, did nothing. He ain't even gave us a prophecy. You understand? And guess what? This how you know that the Bible ain't talking about the so-called Jewish man.
Right.
Because nobody is saying that about them.
Right.
You understand? Nobody is saying this about the so-called Jewish man. Hey, I ain't heard nobody say, what nation is this? The Lord is so near unto them.
Right.
Like the Lord listen, man, the Lord gave us manna in the wilderness. You know what that is? That was like dew that turned into food.
Mm-hmm.
Like morning dew that turned into food. That was edible. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine that? The Lord fed us from the sky, from mist.
Right.
You understand? And then gave us quail on top of that in the wilderness.
And water from the rock.
And water from a rock. You understand? Yeah, he cracked open a rock and fed us. Listen, I ain't no big fan of quail. You know what I'm saying? I could very see myself being one of them hard-headed Negroes back then talking about, man, I'm tired of this quail. You know what I'm saying? But quail, if you ever ate quail, it is a very nutrient-dense chicken. You understand? It is a very nutrient. It's almost like lamb as a bird. You understand? I don't know if you ever had quail, because
they gave the Lord wanted to eat manna. He said, "No, y'all eat this manna."
We got tired of manna. We get free manna from the sky.
They told Moses, "Man, we want some quail." They saw the quails out there, so they ate them. They ate so much that the quails started coming through their nose, man. That's what the Bible says. They just ate too much of it. The Lord said, "I'm gonna show you. This ain't what you need in the desert. You need the manna that I gave you." So they didn't follow the directive of the Lord. We should be eating the food of the Lord. We're gonna go out there and eat some pigs, right? And some whatever. The same difference, you know. Right. Pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster instead of doing what the Lord said in Leviticus. Right.
But the thing is, and see, here's the thing about the Lord, right? The children of Israel, the Lord was like he's described as a husband unto the nation of Israel.
Right.
And just like any husband does for his wife. Is she hungry? Man, I'm about to go kill this deer. I'm about to go hunt this buffalo.
Right.
And we about to have food, clothes, tools, all that. We about to eat good in the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so it's like, just like how a husband would deliver in the time that his wife has a need.
Right.
The Lord was the same way.
Right.
You understand? The Lord was so loving to us in that wilderness.
Right.
You understand? But and they said that about us then. You understand? But they ain't saying nothing about us
I didn't know if we have any questions in the chat, sir.
Something say field show. I don't know what he mean by that.
I guess he's feeling.
What is it?
I guess he like what we talking about.
Oh,
Yes.
Field show. What is it? Dessalines. That's Dessalines. Slacker, what you mean by field show? He said I don't know. I don't know what he's
What
talking
did he
about.
say?
It might be a typo.
Okay, I got you.
I don't know what field show mean.
I don't know. Who is that? Brother?
Somebody named Dessalines. I don't know if
That's
it's
the
a
main.
brother.
Identify yourself, or we just going to assume that you don't, and we'll just assume you something else. Whoever that is, if you got a question there, bring it out. Let you know who you are.
Dessalines. I didn't know we could do that.
All right.
Yeah.
That's verse 8, sir.
Yeah. We
We
gotta go to the Hebrew. Or?
about ready. I know we about done. We got we about ready.
Okay.
You got a question?
Nah, no questions. Go ahead.
That y'all were talking about earlier about our people following other nations. Like the other week, this is his brother. He think we Muslim. So I was talking to him, and I was showing him scriptures in the Bible. And you know, a lot of Muslims, they be like, well, yeah, we always reference to the Bible and the Quran say that, oh, well, the Israelites are the real people. Well, like, and I was like, well, you know, the black Hispanics and the Jews are the real people. And he was like, well, I ain't no Jew. I was like, but you'd rather be a so-called Arab. He was like, well, I ain't no Arab. I was like, well, what about the Muslim belief? Ain't that a ribbit? Don't y'all speak when y'all read the original Quran? Isn't it written in a ribbit? He was like, yeah. He was like, we got to learn the ribbit. So wouldn't that make you an Arab? He was like, well, I ain't no Arab. I was like, then what are you? He was like, I'm a nigga. So I showed him what Officer Kazat Shapar had brought up earlier, Acts 13:1.
Yeah.
I like, well, they say that the prophets and all that was called Nagas right here, and I showed him. He was like, well, I just can't believe I'm no Jew. And it's so crazy that our people, like, you could tell them that we this people right here, and they don't want to believe it. But they'll rather be everything else. We'll rather be Buddhist, Muslim, atheist, Catholic, whatever it is out there. We'll rather be you tell a black person that they a Jew, they'll rather be a Rastafarian smoking weed somewhere before they accept that they a Jew.
Sir, our people, we'll see history. We'll see how the Lord destroyed Egypt and destroyed all these nations that had us in captivity. Yet we still want to be Egyptians.
Right.
We still want to be Ethiopians, things like that. When the Lord destroyed these nations and brought us out of them.
Right. That's
right.
heavy what he brought out.
That's right.
The Lord wiped Egypt off the map. We like, yeah, we are Egyptians, but you lost. You failed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You drowned in the ocean. Your whole army drowned in the ocean.
Right.
That's how smart you want to be.
That's right.
The Lord got it back in blood.
As a matter of fact, I read verse 8. And what nation is there so great that have statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law?
Read that part again.
And what nation is there so great that have statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law, which I set before you this day?
Listen, they in America, they brag so much about the Constitution. So much about the Constitution, right? But yet, did you know that there's certain places, you understand, there's certain ways you can do things and get away with them according to the Constitution? You understand? There's rights and things like that that protect child molesters in the Constitution. You understand? Did you know that? You can be a homosexual according to the Constitution. Go ahead, Al.
Child molesters and homosexuals, but they don't protect the ones in the hood selling the drugs.
Yeah. They use the Constitution against you. And the Constitution, they make it like it's the greatest document ever formed.
Wow.
You understand? That's some of the things they say about the Constitution. They say it's the greatest document, it's the greatest legal document ever formed. You understand? But here's the thing: there is no greater legal document than the law, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
Because let me tell you something: the U.S. Constitution, you can cheat on your wife, you can cheat on your husband. A woman can cheat on her husband and still get half, and get the kids, according to that Constitution.
Right.
You understand? But yet they brag so much about it. You understand? But guess what? These laws, statutes, and commandments, you know what? They force brothers and sisters.
Right.
You understand? To be righteous. You understand? And guess what? If you ain't righteous, it's a simple fix for that.
And if I may, sir,
Go ahead.
that what nation is there so great in verse 8 is talking about Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian Israel, not this United States.
Right.
Not this second Egypt, not Babylon, not France, not China, not Bulgaria, not Japan, none of these other nations. They're not great. You know, they have the Lord, like the brother say, the Most High have already destroyed them, and the Most High has already destroyed Babylon. This nation is gonna fall. We're drawing toward the end here of Sabbath services. Anybody got any questions?
And Salagi, if I could,
Go ahead.
you know, one day brothers gonna be like, we the original Americans. We had the Constitution.
Right. But they discovered now this Bible is not for you.
Right.
That's why your Babylon is falling. That's why your nation is falling. That's why your Christmas is falling. That's why your New Year's is going to fall. Matter of fact, New Year ain't even on January 1st.
Right.
You know, that's the Passover, man. You know, if you're Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, make sure you join us in the Passover. Pay your tithe, Passover fees, and get them in. Pay your tithe and offering, Commander Johnny Hunter and Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Anybody got any more questions? Are we good? All right. Imagine. On here. Scrolls. Here we go. All right. Sarwahakrian. Turn and face east. Lord's Prayer. Abanoah. Abashamayah.
Kodash.
Ayah.
Shabkat.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Labakah. Zion.
Ayah. Shah.
Ratazah.
Wah.
Ayah. Shemayim. Tananawa. Nakam. Yawab. Salakanawa. Nawawapyanawa. Salakanawa. Nawawapyanawa. Allah. Ayanawa. The Sire one. Ball. Hawashayanawa. Ayan. Right. Ayah. Nakam. Amalakwaf. Allah. Wahakapara. Alayam. Aman.
The Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. So be it.
Psalms 121. Asha,
Asha,
Ayanya,
Ayanya,
Aharia,
Aharia,
Mayan,
Mayan,
Yabaa,
Yabaa,
Azoria,
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 Ma'aim,
Ma'aim,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Shemaya,
Shemaya,
Aratazah,
Aratazah,
Ayatan,
Ayatan,
Lamawat,
Lamawat,
Galyaka,
Galyaka,
Ayanawa, Marka, Anala'ah, Yanawam,
Yanawam,
Ala'ah,
Ala'ah,
Yayasha,
Yayashan,
Shamar,
Shamar,
Sharala,
Sharala,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Azalka,
Zalka,
Ayai,
Ayai,
Yamyanka,
Yanka,
Yamam,
Yamam,
Ashamash,
Ashamash,
Yaha,
Yaha,
Yakaka,
Yakaka,
Wayarak,
Wayarak,
Layala,
Layala,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
McCall Rai,
McCall Rai,
Shamar,
Shamar,
Afna Pashka,
Afna Pashka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Shamar,
Shamar,
Taza Afka,
Taza Akka,
Waba Afka,
Waba Akka,
Wamata,
Ma'ata,
Wa'ai,
Ma'ai,
Iwalam.
I will love. Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up mine eyes into the hills.
Lift up my eyes to the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
Comes my help.
My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore.
Psalms 83. Alahayam,
Alahayam,
Yab,
Alahayam,
Raka, Al-Takurash,
Al-Takurash,
Wayal,
Wayal,
Ashikwat,
Ashikwat,
Oh, Kayahana,
Kayahana,
our Badyaka,
Awabadyaka,
Yahaba,
Yahaba,
the one,
the one,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al-Maka,
Al-Maka,
Yarmawa,
Yarmawa,
Sawada,
Sabbath,
Wayata, Yatazawa,
Yatazawa,
Al-Zapawanyaka,
Al-Zapawanyaka,
Armawa,
Armawa,
Lakawa,
Lakawa,
Wanakakida,
Wanakakida,
Magaya,
Magaya,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Yazaka,
Yazaka,
Sham,
Sham,
Yasharala,
Yasharala,
Iwada,
Iwada,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Nawatazawa,
Nawatazawa,
Laba,
Laba,
Yakadwa,
Yakadwa,
Al-Yaka,
Al-Yaka,
Bariyaf,
Ariyah,
Yakarathwa,
Yakarathwa,
Alahalya,
Alahalya,
Adawam,
Adawam,
Washemai,
Washemai,
Alahayam,
Alahayam,
Mawa Abba,
Mawa Abba,
Agariam,
Agariam,
Gobal,
Gobal,
Wamawan,
Wamawan,
Wamalak,
Wamalak,
Alashat,
Alashat,
Amyashakyaka,
Amyashakyaka,
Gazawar,
Gazawar,
Gamashawar,
Gamashawar,
Galawar,
Galawar,
Imam,
Imam,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Sarawai,
Sarawai,
Banyalawat,
Banyalawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Asha,
Asha,
Kamadian,
Kamadian,
Kasaya,
Kasaya,
Sara'ah,
Sara'ah,
Abadian,
Abadian,
Banakol,
Banakol,
Kakwashwan,
Kakwashwan,
Shamadwa,
Shamadwa,
Ma'ayan,
Ma'ayan,
Da'ara,
Da'ara,
Haywa,
Haywa,
Daiman,
Daiman,
Dadama,
Dadama,
Shayatamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Nada,
Nada,
Yamawa,
Yamawa,
Ta'ara,
Ta'ara,
Rakazaba,
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 Go ahead.
Rakazaba, Wakazazal.
That's all.
Okay, what is this? Wakazazal,
Wakazazal,
Mana'ai,
Mana'ai,
called to say Kamwa,
Come,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Armawa,
Armawa,
Nasharashah,
Sharashah,
Nanawa,
Nanawa,
Af,
Ah,
Na'awaf,
Awaf,
Alahayam,
Alahayam,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Shayathamwa,
Shayathamwa,
Galya,
Galya, Galya,
Quash,
Quash,
Panyalawa. Lock the door. Lock the door. All right. Lapanya,
Lapanya,
Raka'a,
Raka'a,
Ka'ash,
Ka'ash,
Ari Ira,
Ari, Ari,
Kalaba,
Kalaba,
Alahat,
Alahat,
Hawarium,
Hawarium,
Khan, Paradakma,
Paradakma,
Wasa Iraka,
Iraka,
Wabasa,
Wabasa,
Papka, Daba Halam, Mala'a, Anyaham, Malawan,
Malawan,
Waya,
Waya,
Makwashwa,
Makwashwa,
Shabka,
Shabka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Yabashwa, Waya, Ahalwa, Aya Ai, Waya, Kaparwa, Waya, Aibadwa, Waya, Daiwa, Kaya, Aita, Shamka, Yahweh, Labaka, Ayawanda, Akol, Rakazak.
Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence on Yahweh. Hold not thy peace. Be not still on Yahweh. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult. And they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. And consulted against thy enemies. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation. That the name of Israel may be no more remembered. But they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hagarenes, Gebal and Ammon and Amalek, the children of Lot, Salah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kisan, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like a red, and like Ze'el. Yea, all their princes as Zabah, and as Almunah, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O Yahweh, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, as the flame set up the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and trouble forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth.
Sorry. Prepare ourselves to salute the Torah. How about Shem, how Shai Brak Yah?
How about Shem Shabrak Yah?
How about Shem Shabrak Yah? How about Shem Shabrak Yah?
How about Shem Shabrak Yah?
Concludes our Sabbath services. We're going to see if anybody wants to like to get anointed.
Yabaraka Yahweh.
Baruch Yahweh.
Waya Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Ya'al Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Panyawa.
Yahweh.
Alyaka. Waya Kanka. Yasha'ah. Yahweh. Panyawa.
Yahweh.
Alyaka. Waya Shamlaka. Shalom.
Shalom.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem.
Hashem.
Yahweh Shai.
Shai.
Barak.
Barak.
Rapa'ah.
Rapa'ah.
Magun.
Magun.
Hagun.
Magun.
Kalatazah. Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Hashem Yahweh Shai.
The Wada Aman.
The water Aman.
What we said in the English. Yahweh, bless thee and keep thee. Yahweh, make his face shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. Yahweh, lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless, heal, shield, protect.
Right. Anybody else? Right. A young man come up from North Carolina. Go ahead.
Yabaraka Yahweh,
Barak Yahweh.
Wayashamar,
Mark.
Ya'ar Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Panyawa,
Yahweh.
Ayaka,
Alika.
Wayakanka,
Wayakanka.
Ya'at, Yasha'ah,
Yasha'ah.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Panyawa,
Yahweh.
Ayaka,
Alika.
Wayashamlaka,
Shamlaka.
Shalom,
Shalom.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem,
Bashem.
Yahweh Shai,
Yahweh Shai.
Barak,
Barak.
Rapa'ah,
Rapa'ah.
Magun,
Magan.
Magun,
Magan. Say your name.
Young man Lorenzo.
Young man Renzo,
Young man Lorenzo.
Young man Lorenzo,
Young man Lorenzo.
Young man Lorenzo, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai,
Shai.
the water Aman.
The water. Aman.
What we said in the English, Yahweh, bless thee and keep thee. Yahweh, make his face shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. Yahweh, lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless, heal, shield, protect.
Right. Concludes our Sabbath service. We're going to salute out our brothers. Salute out our brothers, then we're going to salute our sisters also. All right? Yeah.
Man of Israel, Amad Shabbat, Amad, Barak,
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai Barakatah.
Sar face
Yeah,
oh,
that's Yom Matah.
Hazamatah, Sar face sister. Man of Israel, Amad Shabbat, Amad, Barak,
Yahweh Shemar Atah Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, Yom Matah.
Hazamatah, that's his list.
Right.